Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How are you today? Guess what? Today is Taco Tuesday.
Now, if it's Taco Tuesday and we didn't have tacos, why are you bringing up Taco Tuesday?
Because you always forget it's Taco
I
Tuesday.
do always forget. If
Yeah.
I were reminded that it was Taco Tuesday, I would have stopped by Taco Bell.
Well, I'm sure.
I would have.
Yeah. I don't see
But
why not.
since
A
I
lot of people
forgot,
just don't seem to remember
I don't.
it's Taco Tuesday.
And you know, the funny thing is, when I come home and I drive by a Taco Bell, I don't see, cars around the block for it. So I don't think I'm the only one who forgets.
Well, yeah.
Right?
No, they don't. They just don't remember, which is okay.
Anyway, there you go.
There you
To
go.
our
That's
Taco
in for
Tuesday.
a laugh, right? Oh, sure. Okay. All right, here we go today. All right, today we are going to be discussing retail.
Retail. Love retail.
Okay. Now, this is the do's and don'ts for the public when you come in to a convenience store, supermarket, etc.
Yeah, mostly the smaller stores because
Right.
that's where you find the biggest problems.
Always. Okay. Now,
Okay.
there's 10 here we are going to go over.
Sorry.
Okay. Number one, whenever you walk into a retail store, all the information is on the signs, aisle signs. For instance, aisle 8, there's always coffee, juices, there's canned goods, and condiments. It states it right up there. So this is an issue. People walk in and they don't seem to know where anything is, and it is on the aisle signs.
Right. So instead of them going in and literally like looking around, and every store, every aisle has a sign no matter what store
That's
you
right.
go into.
They do. All the
No
information's
matter
up
what.
there.
Has it up there. All they have to do is look up.
Just
but
look
do
up.
they? They don't.
No, because this is what
They look
happens.
down. If anything, they're looking down.
Yeah.
What they're going to find looking down, I don't know. You got to look up, people.
You have to look
There's
up.
nothing on the floor.
Hey, all the answers are right there.
Right. If you look up, if you look down, I don't know what's down there. I mean,
Right?
if you're looking for those 6 feet away steps, I mean, they're not even really there anymore. Most places have already
Well,
taken them
sure.
off the floor.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for those, don't look for those anymore.
Yes.
Keep your eyes up. Up is where all the information is.
Correct.
That's where everything
Now,
lives.
number two, you do not have to interrupt the cashier while she is counting money back to the customer. This always happens. The customer spends $8. The drawer opens for me to give her money back. Somebody will walk in and go, "Oh, I need to, where is your medicine? Excuse me, sir. Sir, one moment. $8, 8, 9, 10, and 10 is 20. Thank you, miss. Sir, your medicine will be on aisle 19.
If you just look up.
That's right, because there's somebody, they're always interrupting a cashier as she's busy counting. Don't ever do that, is my point, because
You're trying to count money back to somebody.
Yeah.
They would like to get the correct amount of money back.
That's right.
Without
That's right.
some, jerk interrupting.
Exactly.
And then if that person doesn't get their correct money back, then there's,
there's an issue.
there's a
huge issue.
discredit at the end
That's
of the
right.
night.
So,
Yeah,
be
can't have that.
patient when you walk in and you see what the cashier is doing. Just
Right.
look
You
over.
can't just walk into a store and start shouting
They
out.
do. Bam.
your
Excuse
stuff.
me. I need to know where.
Really? Frankly, we don't really care
Well, one,
what you need right
it's-
off the bat.
it's annoying.
Yeah, it's
Not
annoying.
only for such as myself, but the customer and the
Right.
people waiting in
I'm
line.
trying to check out. I don't care what you're looking for.
Yeah, this is
Get your feet moving.
Get your feet
Start
moving.
looking around. Start looking around. You're
Yeah.
in there for a reason.
that's right.
Start looking for it.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Walk in.
I know it's not going to bite you.
Yeah, you'll be surprised what's in our store. Okay. Third, Retail employees are always busy putting back on the shelves the items you didn't want. And this is happen this all the time. People will put stuff in their carts. They they don't even multiply in their heads. Okay, this is going to add up. And so when I get up, nope, this is what happens. Okay, what is my amount at right now? Okay, well, let's see. Did you want it after this, or did you want me to add another 2 or 3 items? Um, well, what is it right now? Okay, let's say it's $12. Oh, okay, continue. Beep, beep. Wait, hold on, they say. What is it now? Well, it's 18. Oh, could you void that one out?
Well, what's your budget? That's what we should be asking
Right?
you before you get here.
Right? Check,
You know,
people.
when you get
you,
up there, say, look,
ladies and gentlemen,
I
you
got a
have to
$15
check.
budget.
Right?
So, can we keep an eye on that? Hey,
Yes.
I'd be happy to keep an eye on that for you
Yeah, me
because
too.
I don't want to have to void stuff out. That's just a pain in the ass. So, when you got a budget, try and keep an eye on
Yeah,
the
keep
items
an
that
eye
you're
on your
picking
budget,
out and
please.
putting in your carts.
It can be very, very annoying
It is
for
annoying
the people that are
because at the end of
standing
the
in
night, you got
line.
to put all that crap back.
Yeah, that we do. And there's a lot too that,
There is.
unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
nowadays,
everybody does it.
with the cost of everything going up. Yeah, but you really do need to kind of put those figures in your head before you get
Yeah,
up
you got to
to the
pay
register.
attention. They don't even pay attention. They just look at it and say, "Yeah, I think that's about $2. Yeah, I think it's about $1.50." And you know what? It really isn't.
Yeah.
It's like $3 or $4.
Okay, so the fourth one, retail workers, if they're talking, it is not about what they did over the weekend. We are getting information on our next project. There is so many projects that need to be completed that we have lots of planograms to do. And retail, we are ahead of the season.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So if you have Christmas in July,
Christmas in July.
then all of those planograms, all of those shelving units that you see that has any holiday
Yeah,
on it.
we are moving
Yes.
that. We're taking off shelves to put up shelves. And we
Right.
go by a planogram because each shelf is organized with different items.
Right, and that all comes down from corporate.
It does.
Yeah,
It
they
really does.
do all of this even before it gets to the stores. So they have their own
That's like really
store,
a year
and
in
they go
advance.
in and they planogram at their own store before they send
Yeah.
it down.
It's a year in advance that
To
they
the
plan
stores
all
on the
this
streets,
out.
yeah.
So when we get it, they did this planning like last
Yeah.
year on which area. Now,
Exactly.
each retail store has a seasonal section. We have a seasonal section, and then we also have a dollar section.
And those are
So,
all planogrammed, or what?
not the dollar, but we do keep it well organized. Now, I would have to say every shelf in there is planogrammed for sure. So
Yeah.
when you come in and you're going, why is there like food over here? And is there any more food where it normally is? Well, yes, but that's for Thanksgiving, and we have certain items that go right up here in our seasonal.
Right.
That's why that's there.
Right. So if that seasonal is in like a special place, it's because it's a special occasion. Yeah.
Number 5, as we were discussing, every shelf in the store is planned for your convenience. And yes, it is from a planogram that workers have to put up and make the time to do that as we are servicing you, helping you find product, cashing out. Because you got to keep in mind today, retail, there's not that many retail workers anymore. We're almost non-existent because people are shopping Amazon, online. They do you do that drive-up service.
I do. I
Paula
love
does the
that.
drive-up service. So she drives up, she gets her phone out and puts where she's parked and what number.
Yeah,
And
I
then
shop ahead of time. I
Right.
do all my shopping online, and then I order it to be picked up, and then I go and I park, and they bring it to my car, and there you go.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's right.
I don't want to. I do that with Walmart only because I am not going to ever step my foot into Walmart ever again. I
There you
will
go.
not do it.
And a lot of people aren't doing that anymore.
I'm
They'll
not
go to
walking
like
in
my
there.
store, convenience store.
Yeah.
So with that, where my store is, we are located outside of a private senior community.
Yeah. Which makes it really nice.
It does. So the older individuals do not like to pull up somewhere and have their food wheeled out to them. They like to come in. They like to look around the store. That's actually like almost their daily exercise. They come in, right? They grab
Yeah.
a cart.
Yep.
They go around the store. They may buy something. They may not.
Right.
But it's their way of just getting out and getting some fresh air.
Because the supermarket might be too big for them,
Right.
and this is not too big.
Yeah, because, keep in mind, a lot of people can't walk that well
That's right.
anymore either. So they grab onto a shopping cart and go
Yeah,
through
make
the
their way around.
store.
Plus, you never know what you're going to find in those little stores. Things are always changing.
Yeah, we
Your
always get
planograms
great.
are always changing.
Yeah,
So.
oh, for sure. We're
Yeah.
always in there. You'll see us, flipping shelves and twirling shelves and, putting up strips and pricing and,
Yeah, moving product around. So
Yeah,
there's always new
so
stuff
it is.
coming in.
Number 6, we love to answer your questions. Retail workers are very knowledgeable about the products that are on the shelf, and we are. So if you come in and you go, "Oh, I have a tummy ache," right? And you're looking for a certain item, they go, what might help or relieve this aching or painful within a microsecond. So, we bring them over and we show them what we have, and this may be the most popular one and why, and so forth and so on.
Right.
And then it's up to them to make that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh,
yes.
wait.
Say- Thank you.
I'm so interested in what's going on here. I forget to push the button.
Mhm, right?
Sorry.
I know it's a tough thing.
It's-
Is it sore yet?
yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Number 7. We know where every product is located. So please ask if you have not already looked.
Just
Can't
don't do
find
it when
it?
they're checking people out.
Yes. And you know who you are because you're notorious for this. Men, yes, I called you out. So there you go. Sorry, not sorry. Men are really, really notorious for this because what happens.
I'm not good at pushing the buttons yet. Okay.
So
So
what-
guys are notorious for
yeah, they'll come in,
not looking around.
not looking around. It's amazing.
They come in,
what-
they're
what
like,
else
"Where's
can I
this?
tell you?
Where's
I've already
that?"
looked. I can't find it.
Right.
I was
so,
up and down it. Are you sure it wasn't in the others? Excuse me, sir. I know where every product is located in this store. If it's not on a shelf, 1, it's probably sold out. Or 2, maybe you didn't see it. Well, let's go take a look.
Right. Well, they didn't say it because they didn't have flashing lights.
Didn't have flashing
Didn't
lights,
have a
right?
blinker on it.
Didn't have a
Didn't
blinker.
have a disco ball.
Right? So,
So-
yes, we go over it. We go over there and we go ahead and we. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Oh, okay. So what happens is that we go over and we show them where that product is located. Okay. Number 8. Pay attention.
Number 8.
Okay,
Why are we
number.
so echoey?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to come up on our video equity. I mean,
I don't
echo,
know.
or if it's just in our earpiece.
Okay. Well, we'll find
Okay.
out. Okay.
Number 8.
Number 8.
We check for IDs for cigarettes and liquor.
That's right.
Please have your IDs ready because this is what always happens. They'll come up and they'll go, "Yes, I need to buy a pack of cigarettes. That's such a brand. Make it 100." Okay, do you have your ID? Like they act like they're shocked. ID? I clearly look like I'm over the age of 21. Yes, you do. And you are. But by law, we do have to ask and see your ID.
Right. So
It's
get it out.
what's the big deal? What is the big deal? That's what I want to know. What is the big
Wilson wants to get in the mix again.
So Wilson wants to know what's the big
Yeah,
deal.
what is Wilson? He
Just
pops up
get it out
everywhere in
already.
our videos.
Every time
Okay.
you go and buy cigarettes or beer, no matter what store you walk into, they want your ID.
Yes.
So don't look like you're shocked at the notion that somebody's asking you.
Yeah, they are. They're completely
Really?
shocked.
Come
Or how about
on.
this? Oh, okay. So they get in, try and get into their pants to get their wallet because they're struggling. Okay, because really we've all gained a bit of weight, which is fine. But now it's a struggle, and then they have their wallet, and then they go, well, my hands are arthritic, so I'm going to try and get my. That's why we all ask to please have your IDs ready, because we don't want to have this type of complication when you get up there.
Yeah.
There are other people in this
There's
world
always a line.
besides you, and we love you. Don't get me wrong, but please be considerate of others. That's all.
That's all we're asking.
That's all
Have
we're
a little
asking.
consideration for this.
Number 9, retail workers are knowledge on products. Be real when it comes to how much is that doggy in the window, or how much for that 20-pack of toilet paper, or your Prilosec and Tums. Let's face it, if I knew every single price in my store, I would be working for Microsoft. That's where I'd be. Microsoft. I'd be a genius.
Hey,
Hey.
she would be.
Genius. Okay. And that's all. I don't be shouting out how much is this, how much is that. It's not the price is right.
Right. Isn't the price usually on the shelf?
Yes, they are. The prices are on the shelves. They are.
Come on,
And
take a
you
look.
know, yeah, just look, and clearly there are some things we do vaguely know, but there's so much product in stores today to try and remember what a 20-pack or what a Prilosec costs, or that doggy in the window. Yeah, I'd like to be vicious at that. You bet. All kidding. Yeah, well, kapow.
I found the buttons.
You found the buttons is right. Okay.
Okay.
Number 10. Not reading our signs correctly on the items. Not buy one for 50% off. It is buy one, get one for 50% off. Right? You're not clearly reading the signs. You're not.
Clearly. Now, I must admit that there are times when I find signage to be confusing. And I have to read it and then reread it and then read it again. Only because sometimes it's not as clear as people think it is. I mean, you work there. You know
Yes.
your signs.
Yes. Or yes,
You know
it can
exactly
be.
what they're saying. But if I'm looking at something and it spans, like 4 or 5 products, then I'm like, okay, so it says buy one, get one for 50% off. Is it everything on that shelf? And now I got to read the fine print.
You do. You
That's
have
what
to read
bothers
the
me the
fine
most.
print.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
like fine
ladies
prints.
and gentlemen.
I don't. It's either buy it all, everything
Well,
on that
don't
shelf
be
should be buy one,
disappointed
get
then
one,
when you
50%
come up
off.
to the
Well, I am.
register and it isn't a half off.
I don't like fine print.
So
I think
there
that's
you
sketchy. I think it's tricking the
go.
shopper.
Consumer?
Yeah, I do. I think it's tricking the consumer. I know
Well,
there's a better
then-
word for it. I just can't think of it right now.
Well,
that's my
then
thought.
that's okay. Now that's on you.
Maybe,
That's
but I think it's
now
on
where you've got to
the
be
greedy
smart about
corporation
shopping these days.
and how
because
they
if you're not, what's going to end
word
up
their
happening?
sales.
Then you're going to be a depressed shopper.
No, I won't be depressed shopper.
You're going to go,
I might be a
oh,
little
yeah,
frustrated.
now let's see. Every
and
time
maybe
I
not come
come
back to
into
your
this
store,
store, no,
and I
it is
might feel
not
like
the
doing
store.
this
It is how you're
to
looking
your
at
signs.
things. Anyway,
Anyway.
let's end this.
Okay, anything else we should know about going into the retail store?
Well, I covered 10 issues here.
Yes, you did, and I think you did a
Yeah.
fine
Now,
job.
are there any questions you'd like to perhaps ask
No, I
me
just did
as
it
a
on
shopper?
the signage. No, I think you did pretty well. Is there any money you don't take? I mean, can I come in there with $100 bill? Do you take all the major credit cards?
We do. We even take Apple Pay and Google Pay. So, yes,
Very nice.
that we do take. But I'm
Can I
glad
come
you
in there
brought-
with my jar of pennies?
Hold on. Hold on here. Do not come in with $100 bill on an item that's $16.75. Don't do it because I won't take it.
I gotta
End of
love my
that.
sister. You
End
know,
of that, won't take it.
no means no to her.
Right.
Yes.
And the other question you asked about a jar of pennies, don't come in with that jar of pennies. It might accidentally fall off the shelf, and then you'll have to pick them up.
Wait.
This has
Ah.
been, right, this has been a load of fun.
Oh yes.
But
Loads and
anyways-
loads.
Watch. See, she talks all the time on here, but watch, after this is all over with, okay.
Okay.
Anyways, everybody, thank you so much. Subscribe,
like, thumbs up.
thumbs up, and we'll talk again soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank
We'll see
you.
you next time.